This is what you'll need: heat and bond, 1 yard, scissors, fabric from Mickey and Minnie. I used fabric quarters for part of it. Also, you will need 2 circular objects. I'm using a plate and a Bath & Body Works lid. Also a t-shirt. I am using a baseball tee. First, I'm going to start by taking my first fabric quarter and part of the heat and bond and adhere the two together. Be sure that the textured side of the heat and bond is the one that is face down onto the fabric. This way, when you're ironing it, it will be able to adhere to the fabric. So iron it until the fabric is tacky and you no longer see the heat and bond lifting off the fabric. So I chose a small salad plate and the lid from Bath & Body Works because I felt like that would be a good size of Mickey on my body and his. So just be mindful of your size, and maybe if you were smaller you might want to get smaller shapes. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to trace 2 salad plates and 4 of the Bath & Body Works lids in order to make the ears for Minnie and Mickey. So once you're finished tracing, you should have a template something like this. Now the easy part is just to cut it all out. And voila, you have the head and ears for Mickey and Minnie. So when you try the shirt on, have an idea of where you want the ears and the head. That way when you take the back off and it turns into a sticker, it'll be easy to know where you want to place it. So I'm going to stick my ears a little bit behind the body. I just felt like the ears look a lot better that way. So once you peel off the back, you have a sticker and we'll be able to place it where you like. Even though it is a sticker now, you are going to want to seal it with the iron. Again, on low heat, you're just going to press it to the fabric and make sure there are no bubbles or no lifting edges. This next step, you're going to cut the heat and bond in the size of 1/4 of the fabric, and then once I've done that, I'm just going to seal it again with the iron, and this is to create Mickey's clothing. Once again, I just traced a circle around the heat and bond, but now I'm going to use a book to measure about halfway through. And this is so you don't cover Mickey's whole entire head, you just need pants for the bottom. I'm going to do the same exact thing for the polka dot fabric for Minnie. When you are done cutting those out, you should be left with 2 full circles of polka dot fabric and red fabric. Now all you're going to do is just cut them in halves. As you can see here, you have a half for Mickey's pants and a half for Minnie's skirt. What I'm going to do is just peel the back and iron it onto the head of Minnie and Mickey. What you're going to do is try to fit it so there's no black showing on the bottom half of Mickey and Minnie's head. You're going to want to leave the iron on just a little longer, but still at a low heat, so this will really adhere to the fabric layers. Seriously, you guys, how cute do these look already? And we're not even done. They're adorable. And this part is really simple. If you want, you can sew the buttons onto the shirt, but I thought it would be easier to use a hot glue gun because there were so many layers from the shirt and the heat and bond and the fabrics. Here's what it should look like. Now we're going to trace Minnie's bow. I just used a stencil that I printed online and I just kind of eyeballed it. Didn't have to be anything perfect, but I did draw a little bit larger than what I intended to be so I could leave room for mistakes. As you can see here, I am erasing away. Considering I'm not an artist, I think that my bow turned out pretty good. Now your final step is just to iron on the bow to Minnie's head and you are all done. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up. And if you happen to take the time to recreate it, use the hashtag JenDIY so I can see your recreations. And here are a few pictures of us throughout the park. Please subscribe and stay tuned.